Is the flying spider from the movie Spider-Man 2 real or just CGI? Let's find out. The flying spider in the movie Spider-Man 2 was created by a special effects team led by John Van Vliet. The spider was designed to be realistic and lifelike. With a wingspan of 8 feet, the wings were made of a lightweight material called Kevlar, which is used in bulletproof vests. The body of the spider was made of a metal skeleton covered in silicone rubber. The spider was controlled by 2 puppeteers, one for the wings and one for the body. The flying spider was a complex machine that took years to develop. It had a hydraulic system that controlled its wings and legs, as well as a computer system that controlled its movements. The spider was also equipped with cameras and sensors that allowed it to be controlled remotely. Here are some facts about the flying spider that you might not have known. The flying spider was not CGI. It was a real-life machine that was built by a special effects company. The spider was designed to be realistic and lifelike. The wings of the spider were made of a lightweight material called Kevlar, which is used in bulletproof vests. The body of the spider was made of a metal skeleton covered in silicone rubber. The spider was controlled by 2 puppeteers, one for the wings and one for the body. The flying spider was a complex machine that took years to develop. It had a hydraulic system that controlled its wings and legs, as well as a computer system that controlled its movements. The spider was also equipped with cameras and sensors that allowed it to be controlled remotely. Now let's answer some questions you might have. What was the purpose of the flying spider? The flying spider was created for the movie Spider-Man 2 as a way to bring the comic book character to life. How long did it take to build the flying spider? It took a team of engineers and technicians several months to build the flying spider. How much did the flying spider cost? The cost of the flying spider is not known, but it is safe to say that it was expensive to build and maintain. Can I see the flying spider today? Unfortunately, the flying spider was scrapped after filming was completed. There are no plans to display it in a museum or to release it to the public. The story behind the flying spider is truly remarkable. It is a testament to the hard work and dedication of the special effects team who brought this iconic character to life. Their efforts did not go unnoticed. The flying spider was praised by critics and fans alike, and it has become one of the most memorable parts of the Spider-Man 2 movie. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment below to let us know what you think. Subscribe for more videos about amazing inventions and technologies. Let's move on to the next video. How do airplanes fly? Have you ever looked up at an airplane soaring through the sky and wondered how it stays airborne? It seems almost magical that something so heavy can fly so effortlessly. But there is a lot of science involved in making airplanes fly. To understand how airplanes fly, we need to look at the 4 forces of flight: lift, weight, thrust, and drag. Lift is the force that opposes weight and keeps the plane in the air. Weight is the force of gravity pulling the plane towards the earth. Thrust is the force that propels the plane forward, and drag is the force that resists the plane's motion through the air. One of the most important things to understand about flight is that lift is generated by the wings of the airplane. The shape of the wings is called an airfoil. Airplanes have a curved upper surface and a relatively flat lower surface. This means that as air moves over the top of the wing, it moves faster than the air moving underneath. Faster moving air means lower pressure, so lower pressure above, higher pressure below. You get lift. The angle of the wings also affects lift. When the wings are angled upwards, they generate more lift. But why does thrust move the plane forward? Well, thrust is generated by the engines of the airplane. Most airplanes have jet engines or propellers. These engines create a stream of fast-moving air that is pushed out of the back of the plane. This pushes the plane forward. So now we know how lift and thrust work. But how do we control these forces? Control surfaces such as ailerons, elevators, and rudders help control the forces of lift and drag. These surfaces can be moved to adjust the amount of lift and drag, allowing the pilot to maneuver the plane. Let's take a look at the different types of airplanes and how their wings are designed to make them fly. The Wright Flyer, one of the first successful airplanes, had a wingspan of 42 feet and a wing area of 439 square feet. The wings were made of wood and fabric and were attached to a metal frame. The Wright Flyer was able to fly because its wings generated enough lift to overcome its weight. The engine provided thrust to move the plane forward, allowing the plane to stay in the air for extended periods of time. Modern commercial airplanes have larger wings than the Wright Flyer. For example, the Boeing 747 has a wingspan of 201 feet and a wing area of 6,723 square feet. The wings are made of a lightweight aluminum alloy and are designed to generate the necessary lift for the plane to fly. The shape of the wings and the angle at which they are set also play an important role in generating lift. Modern airplanes have advanced control surfaces that allow pilots to make precise adjustments to the amount of lift and drag, allowing them to land safely and efficiently. Airplanes are able to fly thanks to the four forces of flight: lift, weight, thrust, and drag. Lift is generated by the wings and is affected by the shape and angle of the wings, as well as the speed of the air moving over them. Thrust is generated by the engines and propels the plane forward. Control surfaces such as ailerons, elevators, and rudders help control these forces, allowing the pilot to maneuver the plane. From the Wright Flyer to modern commercial airplanes, each plane is designed to utilize these forces to achieve flight. What are anti-gravity shoes? Have you ever seen a pair of shoes that can make you jump higher, run faster, and defy gravity itself? Well, those are no ordinary shoes. They are anti-gravity shoes. Anti-gravity shoes are a new type of footwear that has hit the market, and they promise to revolutionize the way we walk, run, and jump. But how do they work? Anti-gravity shoes are designed to reduce the impact of gravity on your body while you're moving. They do this by using a spring-loaded heel that stores energy as you walk or run. As soon as you start moving, the heel springs into action, releasing energy to propel you forward. This gives you the feeling that you're being pushed forward by an invisible force, almost like you're floating. But anti-gravity shoes are more than just a cool new piece of technology. They have a number of potential benefits. For example, they could help athletes jump higher and run faster. They could also help people with mobility issues to walk more easily. And they could even be used by astronauts to help them move around in low-gravity environments. Of course, anti-gravity shoes aren't really anti-gravity. They don't actually defy gravity. Instead, they use clever engineering to make use of the stored energy in your body and the environment to make movement easier. Some anti-gravity shoes store energy in the heel, while others store energy in the ball of the foot. Some use compressed air, while others use springs, but all of them aim to do the same thing: make movement easier and more efficient. At the moment, anti-gravity shoes are still in the prototype stage, but it's hoped that they will be available to buy soon. If you're an athlete looking to get a competitive edge, or if you've been searching for a way to make everyday movement a little easier, then anti-gravity shoes could be the perfect solution for you. Just imagine the possibilities. You could be sprinting down the track faster than ever before, or taking a leisurely stroll through the park without feeling the aches and pains of gravity weighing you down. With anti-gravity shoes, the future is looking lighter. So what do you think about anti-gravity shoes? Would you wear them? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe for more amazing content. And don't forget to share your ideas for topics that we should cover in future videos.